Today we're going to check out the P2 thermal camera from ThermalMaster. So this video is sponsored by ThermalMaster, and we're going to do first and foremost unboxing and see what comes in the box. We will discuss price, and as I said earlier, we're going to take it out into the field and test it in different scenarios and see how it functions. And we will briefly also discuss some of the specifications of this device. So the first thing you want to do is look at the box. As you can see, it has a real premium cellular phone appearance. You know, those high-end phones, I wouldn't call it a brand, but you know what I mean, with this nice kind of varnish finish. It looks really good. And this particular thermal camera, which is the world's second smallest camera, I think the largest camera, or I think the smallest camera itself is actually called, I think it's called the Infrared. Yeah, so I'll put up a picture you can see I'm talking about. They actually have the smallest thermal camera, and this is the second smallest thermal camera. So we're gonna first and foremost unbox it. Not much to it. It's set out like those vintage record cases. Put this at the side, and then as you can see, there's a little finger pull. As you pull this out, let's see what's in here. This seems to be cords. Oh, I'm supposed to open from this side. Right, so these are some of the cords. And I believe this, you could actually plug this into your laptop or computer and use the camera besides using it on your cell phone. So this is what comes in this box. So let's move on. No, this feels like, I feel this is the manual. So this is actually the manual. Nice thick manual with all the information. This seems to be a lot of reading. I honestly, well, hopefully after you watch the review, you will need to read all of this. I'll try to cover as much as I can, very succinctly. And then you have this, so you can get the QR code so that you can download the app. So we look at that as well. All right, so we get into the meat of the matter. Oh wow, look at that. I really like the way they package this. This has a real high-end packaging. Take it out, it's firmly, so this wouldn't fall around. And there's a belt clip. All right, so I like this. This is a real nice touch. So you could actually clip this onto your belt, a keychain, and this should be secure. As you can see here, instead of push this little button right here, and then it opens and then it reveals the focus. All right, the thermal camera here, ThermalMaster. This looks really good. It has a nice little weight to it, and I really like the case. Oh, it's almost straight on. I really like the case. This case looks good. Feels high end, feels high quality. All right, so I think they list the weight at 10 grams. It does feel like that, so let's check and see if that's the case. Let's have my trusty scale. Well, this isn't actually my scale. I borrowed this scale from my wife. So you can check out her channel, Nikki Morgan. All right, so let's put the scale on. And the unit is grams, so it's on grams already. So we just sit down. And A is actually 1 gram more than they said. Probably that's something like the manufacturing models. That was pretty close. That's just 1 gram bigger than they stated it would be. But it's really small. Let's measure that. All right, so we have the tape. And let's bring it up. This is really small and fiddly. And we can actually see that it looks like it's 1 3/16 inches. And then, let's see. Looks like it's 7/8. No. All right, it looks like it's, that's bad. Yeah, it looks like it's 7/8 inch, so it's very small. Hey, look, I put it back on the scale and it's actually 10 ounces, so I don't know, but let's move the scale back aside. All right, so I'm sure you're curious of how to hook it up. Now you're supposed to download the app, so we're going to go through that process. Let's download the app. So you simply go to the App Store. Well, I use the App Store. I don't have the app is there. ThermalMaster, you simply install. All right, so the app has been downloaded. So just open. All right, and you can see everything is up there. You see the nice camera. So we're just going to plug it in. All right, so it's plugged in. Obviously, it's asking you to approve whatever. All right, so that's how the app is installed. So let's take a closer look at the P2. Now, the P2 has a very unique feature called Razor X and X3. And what it does is increase the resolution from 256 by 192 megapixels to 512 by 384 megapixels, delivering a cleaner, crisper image. Now, this is particularly helpful when you're doing screen recordings so that you can document what you're inspecting. It also can detect temperature changes within 0.04 degrees Celsius, so it's perfect for detecting leaks and cool spots, particularly those who are into HVAC. This will be excellent. And when it comes to accuracy, it has a range of -+1 or 0.5, which is really impressive. And the temperature range reading is from -4 degrees Celsius to 1,102 degrees Fahrenheit. And what is also unique is that you can also set at least 50 environmental parameters to ensure more accurate readings using the P2. And it's the only thermal camera to make phones. And it's the only thermal camera made for phones that has 15 times zoom. Now, all you have to do, like every cell phone, most people who use cell phone knows, you just simply pinch the screen, increase the zoom, and then pinch in to decrease. So, and I've tried it, it works perfectly. And some people might be worried about power consumption. Now, when you plug any P2 into your Android, it can work for your 300 to 5,000 milliamp phone and can last up to 5 to 7 hours. It has a refresh rate of 25 hertz and it literally has zero latency. So once you plug it in and, like, for example, you test, you pass your hand in front of it, the image is almost seamless. So there's no lag or delay. So it works perfectly. It also supports 12 color palettes for high temperature alert and reading. So you could set an alarm and you could also change the colors to suit whichever sort of test you're going to use. Yeah, so that's some of the features of the P2. So far, I love it. I think it works perfectly. It's very light, easy to carry around. The only thing I would say, though, I don't like the fact that the case opens very easily. I've bounced it with my hands about 3 times, and each time it pops open and the camera fell on the ground. Which leads me to this point. The camera is very durable because it fell from at least 3 feet. And when I picked it up, there was no scratches. The camera still works. But I think they just need to improve on the camera case and make it a little more secure when it's bumped, because I had it on my keychain and when I bounced it, not too hard, it just popped open. Other than that, I think it's an excellent camera. I'll highly recommend it. I'll put a link in the description so you can see if you can get it on Amazon. And you'll also have my affiliate links, so you can probably get a discount and also help support the channel. So thanks for watching. I hope this video was informative, and we will see you on the next one.